Greetings, citizens of the world. Barack Obama has been working hard behind the scenes for months to try to dethrone President Trump any way he can. When he saw Texas go into a state of emergency with Hurricane Harvey, he suddenly found it within himself to do what he never did while in office: by being proactive about reaching out to the victims. Everything Obama does in the public eye is never what it seems, and what he did for the hurricane victims is no exception to his deception. While he's used to hiding nearly everything, this time he was completely caught in the act in the most humiliating fashion. Now, he's the one in deep water after the picture of it went viral this afternoon. Exactly 24 hours before President Trump is set to arrive in Harvey's path of destruction in Houston, Obama strategically beat him to the punch. Not only did that initially backfire when it was discovered what else he had done, but a photo that emerged of him with his allegedly empathetic announcement for the displaced Texans just made it 10 times worse. Prissy Holly for Freedom Daily first revealed the truth behind what Obama came forward and said this morning. She pointed out that it's not ironic that he's suddenly sad for flood victims, after completely avoiding the same disaster that took place in Louisiana his last term in office. To adequately paint the picture of Obama's disgusting antics, let's take a quick rewind back in history. In August of last year, while Obama was in office, prolonged rainfall resulted in catastrophic flooding across the state of Louisiana that submerged thousands of houses and business, leaving 40,000 Louisiana residents completely homeless, Prissy Holly initially pointed out. Louisiana's Governor John Bel Edwards called the disaster a historic, unprecedented flooding event, declaring a state of emergency for the floods that tragically took the lives of 13 people. The good, hard-working people of Louisiana waited and waited to hear their president extend his condolences and pay their suffering community a visit. But Obama was nowhere to be found. The plight of suffering Louisiana was the last thing on Obama's list of priorities, as he continued to whack golf balls and vacation at his exclusive posh resort. His sudden show of compassion for flood victims was because of the opportunity he sought to beat Trump to it and reclaim the presidential spotlight he so desperately misses. Although it's easy to see how insincere he is, in this sudden show of sympathy, a photo used to coincide with his condolences was the final nail in his coffin that contains whatever was left of his reputation. Liberals jumped all over Obama's supposed outreach with photo proof of what a real president looks like. They fell hook, line and sinker for the bait he threw at them to help him in his cause of making Trump look bad, but it backfired even worse than his initial message today did. Democrats are really easy to dupe, especially when they see an opportunity to throw Trump under the bus. Shortly after Obama's Twitter message thanking first responders in Texas for helping Americans, a picture of him emerged showing him allegedly serving food in Houston to victims at a homeless shelter. It looked great and felt even better to liberals desperate for something to shove in the faces of every Trump supporter for why Obama is better than he is. The caption even proved that point with the original poster saying, "Something you'll never see Trump do, Obama is in Texas serving meals." What's funny, or perhaps sad, if we're talking about how incredibly gullible, desperate liberals are, is that by blasting this picture they proved the opposite point they thought they were making. The internet never fails to politicize natural disasters and troll President Trump, the Daily Caller pointed out in explaining that the viral picture of Obama allegedly helping Hurricane Harvey victims wasn't taken in Texas and wasn't even taken this year. This photo of Obama was actually from 2015 when he was serving Thanksgiving dinner at a homeless shelter, the news site pointed out. The tweet had enough time to go viral, however, receiving close to 15,000 likes and almost 8,000 retweets today. It's poetic justice that for all the effort liberals put into making Obama look like a hero over Trump, as the good people in Houston are still trying to put their lives back together, that Obama is once again nowhere to be found. He tried to get the glory as a keyboard warrior by coming across like he's helping when all he sent out was a tokenery message and link to where to donate to the Red Cross, which he probably didn't even send money to anyway. Meanwhile, President Trump is actually going to the storm-ravaged city, just like he did in Louisiana when he